Sometimes looks can be deceiving. This unassuming, relatively boring brown moth can cause extreme devastation and is invading new habitats. Fall armyworm is a destructive pest of corn and other crops. It can cause significant yield loss, potentially impacting food security. The adult moth is not actually the feeding stage. It's the caterpillar, the eating machine larval stage, that damages crops. Monitoring for adults is important because identifying adult moths alerts farmers to potential early infestations. Jemvelva Active offers an effective option for management, but the way it works is different from other insecticides. It's important to understand the symptoms in affected larvae. In this video, you'll see symptoms in field-collected insects after being exposed to labeled rates of Jemvelva in lab settings. Fall armyworm has 6 larval growth stages. Symptoms caused by Jemvelva look a little different and take a little longer with each progressive stage, but overall injury to the crop is stopped quickly. When Jemvelva is applied to the crop and the spray covers the egg masses, the newly emerged larvae ingest Jemvelva from the eggshells. A few minutes later, the effect of Jemvelva can be observed as larvae start to tremor. Larvae become paralyzed and are unable to move. Most newly emerged larvae die shortly after, before even having a chance to feed on the plant and cause injury. In subsequent life stages, the time to reach mortality is slightly longer. In small larvae, mortality occurs from 1 to 2 hours after a direct spray to about 6 to 7 hours by ingestion activity. Ingestion activity is demonstrated in this accelerated time-lapse video of mid-sized larvae feeding on a corn leaf treated with Jemvelva. 30 to 45 minutes later, the larva stops eating and starts to show paralysis. Foliar feeding damage caused by mid-sized larvae is often not economically important. After 1.5 hours, the larva shows twitching. Shortly after, the larva is immobilized and starts to lose fluids. Tremors continue and the larva is completely paralyzed, limp, dehydrated, and dies about 3 hours after feeding on the treated plant tissue. It takes a longer time for large larvae to reach mortality, but they show paralysis and are unable to feed within 3 hours after a direct spray with Jemvelva. By 11 hours, the large larva is completely paralyzed and begins losing body fluids. 13 to 14 hours after the spray, the larva becomes limp and shrunk after losing body fluids before dying. Identifying pests, even unassuming brown moths, is the first step in pest management. Jemvelva stops pest injury to plants quickly and combats insecticide resistance, protecting crops where other products can't. Understanding the progression of symptoms after application leads to confidence that Jemvelva is working.